Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. So today we're going to be taking a look at a heavy spec logger that I put together. This is the first heavy spec T880 logger that I've sold to Devlin Timber. They have a fleet of T800s and they took the dive into this truck. So let's see what it's all about and we'll get into the details. So here we have this truck. It is a 244-inch wheelbase, heavy spec logger. And first of all, I just need to apologize. It's very windy today, lots of traffic, and it's kind of, I hope the audio is okay. So we'll give that a go. But anyways, it's a heavy spec T880 day cab, custom painted from the factory. I basically transposed their paint design from their T800 onto the T880 here, and I think it turned out really, really sharp. So looking up front here, we have this heavy duty box style bumper. So this is how they we put it together for the T880 with the center mount toe pin. We have the aluminum metal mesh grille with the stainless steel shroud all the way around. Here's the winter front clips right here, and then in behind is the bug screen. Now it is a 5-piece design hood. I've talked about that a lot with the T880. The fenders bolt onto the hood sides, and then the hood has a seam right up here. So repainting is very easy to do. This truck is on 12R22s on the front, and we have a 20,000 pound front axle on the truck as well. We put it with a single exhaust. Primarily, the decision for doing that was only one exhaust pipe was connected, and just thought, you know what, we'll just make it with one exhaust pipe. So this side has no pipe, and then here is the battery box, and then down here is your fuel tank with the 7-inch straps. Now, big shout out to our shop here, Inline Kenworth in Winnipeg. We put all the accessories on the truck here. So we put on this Ace headache rack on the back, and they did a nice job putting that on there. We did the full deck plate as much as we could here, and then we have, as you can see here, the secondary trailer cord right there. Now down below here, there's some air lines right there, and I'll show you what that is all for. That is actually for the lift axle on the trailer, and I'll show you how that works in the cab here in a moment. So we ordered the truck with the quarter fenders right from the factory, and then the New 80Z 52,000 pound rated suspension on the back end. We have the steel wheels and 22.5 rubber. So we have full 46 rear ends on here with the full lockers, and it's a 430 gear ratio. And then we have a heavy duty fifth wheel. It's a fixed fifth wheel in the 70-ton fifth wheel rating with a dual lock mechanism on here. So you can see we have one here and then one here, just a dual locking system. Now, when I order a fixed fifth wheel, you do have the option to order additional positions. So if you do want to move it around, you could do that. So that's what we did there. As far as on this side here, there's the large def tank. So that's basically the 30-gallon def tank. And then we have the additional fuel tank right here with the 7-inch polished straps. The emissions is housed right in here, the DPF box, and then the single exhaust pipe up the side. These grab handles are optional, so I always like to order the additional grab handles on the side of the cab. Just makes it easier getting in and out, especially when the only other grab handles are inside the cab. So just show you under the hood here really quick. Here is the 510 PACCAR 1850 torque. We have your fluid level checks all centralized here. We got your washer fluid up above. We got your power steering right there, and then your fuel filters, engine oil fill, engine oil check. And then down below here is the air chuck to pop the air up in the system if you want to do that. We have drum brakes on this truck all the way around, and like I said, a full 20,000 pound rating on the front axle. The other side here, we have your turbo and the HVAC system right up there. Easy to change and clean. So if you want to change your air filter, easy to do that. And then this right here to drop the air out. Now the T800s that I've sold these customers in the past, we always order them with the external air cleaners. So to provide the same amount of air filtration, we added on the pre-cleaners underneath here, as you can see. So, and what that is basically there's some fans inside there that help to drop the dust out of the air before it goes into the air intake up there. So we'll close the safety latch and show you inside this truck. All right, so here we are inside the truck here. I'll just give you guys a quick rundown of what we got here. So this truck was ordered with the Diamond VIT interior. So when you get that, you get this beautiful Madrona diamond stitching on the door panel, and then the wood, the new smooth matte finish wood grain on there. I really like that. I'm a big fan. I think it looks fantastic. Now, the steering wheel, we have the standard rubber steering wheel with the smart wheel controls in here. That's a standard configuration. These controls up here are to control the digital dash, and this is a digital dash. Now what we did with this truck, their T800s, we had full gauges with the trailer lift controls down here. The factory now puts them up here and here, and then we moved the additional gauges onto the digital dash, which is a nice way of doing that, and it is fully customizable. I've gone through that in previous videos of how to set that up, but I'm not going to do that right now. But that's the digital dash. It's a really nice clean display. Now down here is your ignition, your interior lights, your exterior light test, and your adjustment for the dash brightness. Here's your load lights on the back, and then the beacon lights, which are up on the roof. Over here is your trailer brake, your engine fan, air traction control. This is a light for the trailer, or it's a hot line. And then we have a couple spare switches, an additional trailer spare, your DPF regen switch, and then here is the lift axle controls. And then here's your air suspension dump, and then your locking differentials right there. So what I'd like to do is just show you guys how this system works for a quick second. So I'm just going to start the truck up really quick. All right, so it's running now, and what I'd like to do is show how the lift axle controls work. So first of all, what I'm going to do is flick these two switches. So that's for the lift axle controllers. And if you look at these gauges right here and here, when I turn these dials, it's putting air into the axles, or to those lines there. So that's what you would use to lift the, engage the air into your lift axle on the trailer. And you can push this in to lock it. Actually, it only locks once there's air out of it. So we'll drop that back down, and there we go. And we'll drop that back down, and there we go. So now it's Now it's locked, now they can't be moved, and then we'll just disengage them right there and there. All right, so that's a quick rundown of the lift axle controls and this heavy spec logger. Like I showed you here as well, told you it has an 18-speed manual transmission as well. So there we go. All right, so that's it for this week's video. A big thank you to everybody for watching this truck video, and a big thank you to everybody at Devlin Timber for purchasing this truck. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, if you're watching my videos and you are not subscribed, I sure would love it if you did that. I'd love to, my goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers at one point in time, just to, I don't know, hit a milestone there. So I'd sure appreciate it if you are watching these to subscribe to the channel. So please do that. Hit the link down below. If you want to get a hold of me or reach out to me somehow, you can go up here to my website, thekenworthguy.com, and then all my contact information, social media sites, and everything are listed there for you to look at. So thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on next week's shoot. Take care and have yourself the world's best day.